Welcome to Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes. This is Grand Arena, the second match of Season 65, and we are in Kyber 2. We won our first round match pretty decisively. We're not 3,500 skill rating. In this first match up against STRKLR, he didn't set down any Datacrons. Oh, he came back. Actually, when I saw this before, we still had the front area had not been cleared. I thought he was just going to give up. I was kind of a surprise to me that he's continued through, but he one-shot all of this. The big thing here is I put Lord Vader with Appo and CX onto defense. I have the Ami on to CX, and I wanted to see if this was going to do anything with Lord Vader. We're going to have to check back next week once we look at the history to see what it utilized. Today, though, we're going to use that guy on offense, see if he can beat anything. There are some mechanics there that I think are interesting, which suggests to me that it might be possible that they are low star viable. On the back wall, we did get some holds. That's why I knew I was going to win this thing. We have holds here with 2 attempts up against Qadme and 3 attempts up against Trench with Dooku and Watt. We don't really have too many special Crons yet. Front territory, looks like we got another couple holds with Bosk. And I talked about this, I think, in the last video. This is why my Bosk is on defense. This is also in that defensive stalwarts list video that I have that I mentioned them as one of my top performing defensive teams. I don't know what it is. Maybe people just forget that it's any good. Maybe they use something too weak up against it. It, like a couple times a season, is getting me holds on defense. It's always a pleasant surprise when it does so. And then CRex here getting a hold as well. With Fleet, he probably one-shot this. Yeah, one shot. So we got 4 teams getting holds. That's a really solid defensive performance. Today's opponent is Tusker. He is another 9GL player, 13 million GP. Is about a million GP more than me. He's got 13 more Zetas, 1 more Omicron. This guy's probably arguably the best account in the bracket. He has the second best overall GP, but he's tied with first with the Amis. He's got some of the most Zetas. When it comes to relic units, he is number 1. When it comes to those tier totals with relics, he is number 2. With this distribution here, there are people with more tier 9 than him, but he is 3rd in the bracket, and he is beating me pretty decisively at the tier 5s, tier 7s, tier 8s, tier 9s. So he's much more top heavy than I am, and that's going to be dangerous. Mod wise, he's got some excellent mods, a number 1 plus 25 average and the top 500 average. He is also number 1 in the bracket, so he's the best modded account in the bracket. And Datacrons, he is second to me, and with the new Datacron set, that doesn't mean all that much. A number of these I won't be using. Now this bracket, Tusker here, he's got everything. 2 players were without Ahsoka, 1 without Leia, 2 without Vader, 1 without JMK, and I am, of course, without Rey. He's got a 303, triple Ami Malgus, Radis, Iden, triple Starkiller, Dash, Wampa, Savage, Traya. Nothing on Aphra. Okay. And then we got Qui-Gon, triple Swallow, Zori, single third sister, CRex, triple Malgus, Drogon, double Bo-Katan, double Bane, triple Qadme, and nothing on Jar Jar. So weird spread. His Malgus is way too fast. He's going to be dropping his protection all the time that way. The rest of these guys are all looking pretty good. Nothing's popping out, and Fleet looks good. Ooh, wrong one. Here we go. Looking at Tusker's modding quality. Let's take a look here. So we have speed, and this is gonna be rough for me. He is really deep. I am around 55-ish characters at 300 speed. His final character is Iden, who's right, or not Iden, Colonel Stark. That gets him at 86 characters. So he's got like 30 more 300 speed characters than me. Now that doesn't really mean anything real, but it's just showing the overall quality of his modding, how seriously he takes it. It's something he's building out on purpose. Incredibly fast roster. What it really means is some of my counters may not work. We're going to see higher chances of holds. It means less room for error, and it means it's more important. Oh, and he's already started attacking. Let's take a look at this. Okay, we have a hold here with Gungans. That's great. Lord Vader is off of defense again. Another hold here with Qadme. That is also great. So we have a little bit of error that we can work with. Front wall, nothing. He one-shot all that. And Fleet, he's probably working on currently, because I'm also playing this about an hour and a half after the start of Grand Arena. But he's set down a really tough defense. So we got Great Mother, Saw Luthen, Traya, CRex, Baylan. That's not terribly hard, but it is all very good. They're legit characters worthy of being on defense. And then down here, we've got Qadme, Darth Revan with a Zaalbar crown, but fortunately not a level 15 one. And then we have Ahsoka, Jabba, Rey. Now, we're going to start from the top. Rodman Danny left a comment asking for a little bit more background on one of my counters here, the Saw Luthen counter for this squad. And it's been a while since we've done it, and with the new datacrons, it's particularly relevant and worth revisiting, certainly. So the big thing here is you have to use Cere. If you look at the Grand Arena history and you look at the success rate with this team or with Saw Luthen up against Qadme, if you don't have Cere, it loses. Cere wins because he has heal over time synergy. So he has, of course, his equalization ability as the Force wills has heal over time, but also his unique ability here has heal over time mechanics as well. So Rebel allies, they gain heal over time if they critically hit. And that all matters because of Saw's leadership. You're gaining stacking speed up to 50 for each stack of heal over time on the character. So Cere is making the squad actively faster while also adding a lot of survivability to the squad. And we also have this mechanic here: when buffs expire, we're gaining tenacity up and heal over time is a buff, so we're just adding into these larger mechanics of the whole squad. The other thing that is critical here is Luthen. We need to be aware of, with his basic, I do have the Ami on his basic, which is adding speed as well as reducing defense. And I have the Ami also on his unique here, which is creating some extra stats as well as some of the Rebel Trooper mechanics. But the last thing that is very important is on the leader Ami on Saw. This is also critical. He can inflict marked onto the weakest enemy when he uses explosive trap and that gets detonated, which is going to happen very quickly. And also he has with this Ami, whenever a buff expires, you're going to gain 3 stacks of heal over time. So we're getting more and more heal over time through the mechanics of this squad. But that marked, what that is going to do is allow you to get around Qadme's decoy. Somebody will get marked and you'll be able to go after them. So those are the main mechanics of the squad. That's why I've been using them in the past. The only caveat being that up against these triple Ami, well-modded Relic 9 versions, it hasn't been as consistent. I would say it's very safe below Relic 9, so Relic 8 and lower, you can use it without thinking about it. Relic 9, it's going to come down to modding. But now, this season, we have datacrons. And these datacrons make it easy. I have one here. The level 6 bonus is what matters. Inflicted debuff, and you can do max health damage. There's a lot of debuffs that Saw in particular is going to be dropping. So it's just going to blow up this squad. So this is going to be a strong counter. If you had better versions of mine, because you can see I got Relic 3 on Saw, Relic 5 on Luthen, Relic 3 on Cere. My mods aren't even that good. You can go back and take a look at it. This would be even better if I invested more into this squad, but it's something that I'm delaying for the moment. Let's get big and jump in here. Okay, so they go, and the reason why the Relic 9 versions are dangerous is because of that move right there from Pow, him ignoring the protection makes you really vulnerable. But as soon as I get to go, I'm going to do some massive damage. Right there, you can see they almost died. You can see the mark here happen from the taunt. We can just get past the decoy, take out Pow. We will cleanse. This will hit the staggers. Oh, you healed up? That's annoying. Alright, the mark's moved over to Qadme. That's a better spot for it anyway. Cere is an attacker, so use this ability here to increase his offensive stats. It'll make him slightly more effective. Make sure you're targeting the marked character on whoever's turn, because it'll move over to the decoy when the trooper goes. Definitely cleanse to get more heal over times. Keep increasing those stats over on Cere. That next big hit from Cere will probably do it, but if not, we'll take him out in a moment. Okay, yeah, so Cere will finish her off, right? Oh no, we did it. All right, the decoy will go down and then we'll hit auto. But if you had higher relics on this squad, that first AoE would finish them off. But we're dealing with lower levels of investment on my characters. All right. It's one of my favorite counters that I stumbled on. It's one of those things that just kind of happens in desperation when other things aren't working. And you're trying to find a way deep within your roster to get through something after some things have gone wrong. But it's also like, yeah, we'll see how good Luthen will be on defense, but it would be even better with Cere. He has a Katarn version. All right, let's keep going. I'm going to do this. We're going to do Cere, Malgus, STRKLR. So Cere, Malgus, STRKLR. We use a dark side Cron. We got 2 dark side characters. We got debuffs. No. 2 buffs, dispel, gain offense stacking. Tempting. I think we do that. There should be enough of those buffs going around to have that be at least semi-relevant. Okay, so let's go with the dispel. I think we'll use Watt. We'll ignore Taunt and go after Watt. Okay. Almost to trigger the damage immunity over on L3. This is unevadable. So L3 has the. Let me show you. L3 has. You got this Cron so that she can evade. All right, that'll take care of Watt. Is this a dodging? No, okay. All right, we got a stun, so now we can trigger the damage immunity over here. Is this available though? This is available. There's no debuffs right now. I'm gonna go protection up. All right, let's work on getting rid of the stacks of inspired. Okay. Take the hit. I'm just gonna chug it. Yeah, see, that's why I didn't think it was gonna do much. I am getting annoyed. All right, let's drop it. Okay, there we go. Chuck. There we go. Triggered. Take the hit. Like STRKLR loses to this. I did check for that. But this does well. Jabba, we're gonna SLKR was the plan. My only concern is I feel like this is a lot. Next week though, we'll be able to Aphra this. I don't have the Aphra Cron ready for it, and it is the correct Hut Cartel Cron, and Aphra's not gonna beat that, especially without her armies and the droid armies I don't have, but they're not that good anyway. It doesn't matter. I was thinking about maybe using Hux instead, but it really doesn't matter. I only have like 1 Sith. We're not going to do that. None of this matters. Let's just, you know what? Let's take a bad one. Save the good ones for other counters. Right. Stun. Start working on siphoning. Get shock. Maybe I would prefer hooks. Dodge is annoying. The mods here are really... This is also one of the reasons why I'm going STRKLR, is because his mods are excellent. See, that's annoying. Alright, another stun. Can we get healing immunity? My SLKR is like really new, poorly modded. The whole squad is, because my first order, I got this stuff, what, 6 months ago or less? I put this off forever. And now I'm working on Ray. Okay, there we go. Alright, Jabba will be down in a second. Okay. We're playing it clean so far. Everything's going according to plan. We're going to see Bane this, because I don't have anything else that I think is going to be consistent enough with what we have available. Like, we could risk some things, but I don't think any of that's necessary. He did make some minor changes to his defense. He didn't make big ones, because like his Darth Revan was not there. He obviously updated his Crons. You know what? We could use a Sith. You know what? Let's just use it. Yeah, let's just use it. Because not like if there's anything good to do with Talon. Okay. What? Yeah, let's do this. What Cron do you have? Okay, debuffs into max health damage. It doesn't really matter in this battle. Okay, we're already at the... Wait, I can't instant defeat you right now, though. Maybe I should have saved that. Doesn't matter. This is gonna... What else will this... It'll dispel. Just do the dispel. I want to get rid of the foresight, make the shock land. Okay. Alt. Okay. Now let's take... I'm gonna go with the shock first. Increase. Let's just do it. There's no point in linking. I guess there's a little point in linking with a stat reduction. Not enough for me to do it. Okay. Now from here, we can auto and we'll rant about something. So last video, we ranted a lot about Daredevil. We're definitely not doing that again. We got Last of Us. You know what I feel like ranting about is spoilers. The whole concept of spoilers. I'm not going to spoil anything. But there's a few things I haven't talked about the concept of spoilers. One, just some of the headlines that I've been seeing on articles like about a number of shows, Last of Us being one of them, where the headline of the article basically gives it away. Like, that is completely irresponsible. Or YouTube video thumbnails, like, those have been pretty terrible. And then news algorithms, like my phone's like Google News algorithm has spoiled more things for me than anything else. Like, I would say it is the worst offender of throwing things in front of me. Like Deadpool Wolverine, it was basically a week of spoilers of just everything that happened in it being thrown in front of me. It's just, you couldn't get beyond it. But I mean, that's one thing. Those are immediate things. Those are more well known. But why? I also kind of feel like I have an issue with old things being spoiled, because like what I mean specifically is things like The Usual Suspects or Sixth Sense. If you are in my age group, it makes sense that, okay, you don't need to worry about spoilers for somebody my age, because you would have, you know what, let's return to this in a moment. Because I want to keep it moving, and I want to talk about this, because I want to try something new. Wait, no, did I want to try something here? No, I was going to do Malgus here. No, here's what I want to do. I want to try a counter up against Baylan, and I want to talk about that. Because what I want to try here is Lord Vader with a different squad. Lord Vader does beat Baylan pretty consistently, but I want to try these clones and see if they can do it. Now, the whole thinking here is with the Zetas, you can't take Appo out until you take out Lord Vader. And with the Ami, you can't take CX-2 out until you take Appo out. So that means you have to go after Vader. And we might see a situation where they don't know this, the AI is bad, and they go after Appo and CX-2, which is going to allow good things for Vader. You know what we could do, too? I could take, like, this Aphra Cron and get some stats. We get protection, potency, offense, and tenacity. Am I going to use Aphra, though? I'm probably not going to use the Cron, though. We're going to do this. We're going to take this Cron, so we have a Cron, because focus Crons you can use at lower gear. I think it's like gear 5 and up. Let's go with this. I also want to see what this team looks like on offense. All right, let's go with our dots. So they're at 6. At 8 stacks of dots. Yeah, now we have one character with 8. We'll use this. We can apply Order 66 to him when we take a turn with Appo. And I'm going to die. I'm a little concerned. Okay. This is definitely scary. We're very slow. We're just stun locked. Well, now we can at least get an ability block, so maybe this should help. The healing immunity is terrifying. We can't attack anybody else yet. This is terrifying. Does this mark? Oh, this will apply disarm. Would I rather have disarm though on Baylan? I think I do. Let's do that. Oh, and he dodges, of course. Of course. Okay, but now we can apply Order 66, which does what again? Oh, it's not Appo, it's the on. Okay, here we go. Now I can do Order 66. I do think I want this on, oh, definitely Baylan, because immune to buffs will get rid of the taunt. Or no, it's not that kind of taunt. I think we do it anyway. Yeah, not that kind of taunt. Come on! All right. Do I want to hit you? I know if we hit the same character 3 times in a row, did I hit Merrick last time? What does this basic do? Speed down. I'm going to hit Merrick again because I think I did that last time. And if we hit somebody 3 times in a row, I think it's Order 66. Okay, so Baylan's down. I'm still terrified. Dots. It looks like they got through all the stacks of troop. What? They took out CX-2. Is that a bug, or is that because the Nightfall Trooper is gone and I need to look at the Ami? What if I do the alt right now? No. They both have foresight. Oh, I just noticed the clock. Okay, we gotta move it. There we go. All right, awesome. That's what I thought was gonna happen. Hoping it's gonna be happening is a little bit more terrifying than I would have liked. But what that allows is I can do things like I can just do JML here. Because if that failed, I would have been using JML up against Baylan. Because it'll turn off the Ami. I think we just do it, right? That's not going to do anything. Yeah. And what is this all going to do? So mission will revive after that. Like the Ami will sacrifice her, she'll come back. They're going to remove turn meter. A chance to remove turn meter. Which is actually dangerous. I'm going to bring in some other Jedi. Because, well, I guess that's more of a 5v5 problem. It's just going like, do I want Jedi? Because, like, Mon Mothma can beat a solo JML in 5v5. Because of the turn meter train. This isn't a turn meter train, but it is a turn meter removal, and that could have some consequences. It's not going to be enough. I think we're fine. Let's go in. Alright, we AoE. Let's increase cooldowns on Revan. Alright, AoE. Fine. I keep increasing cooldowns. I don't want Revan to do any fancy stuff. Alright, we're at the yellow. Let's AoE. Awesome, Revan's gone. Throw the days over there. What Cron did I grab again? Do I get like health when they daze? Yeah, okay. Alright, AoE. Oh, and Mission's gonna revive her. Did I already take her out? Alright, let's auto. Yeah, so what was I saying? I was talking, okay, so spoilers for things that are outside my generation. Like, I'm fine with it if you're the same age as me and I'm having a conversation with you and you haven't seen, if you haven't seen something the same as me, like, I'm not going to pay attention to it. But the thing is, there's a whole crop of people younger than me who haven't grown up with the same cultural touch points, who didn't see all these movies when they came out. So it is going to be a surprise to a lot of them, especially when certain ones have fallen out of favor. Like, I don't know if people watch The Usual Suspects anymore, especially when you consider everything about Bryan Singer and the complete creep that guy is. So it's completely possible that certain things are going to be a surprise again. And movies that depend on like a twist, I think we should be respecting those twists. I'm saying this because... Alright, so we got Gungans. I'm surprised Tuskens are still here. I thought they'd be gone with the Tuskens. Cron's gone. JMK I was expecting. Alright, let's get to work. JMK, I'm going to do a mirror. Alright, we got what light side. We start with, do I get that turn meter with under JMK? Or does that count as turn meter gain so it doesn't count? There's no dot mechanics on this. I just have no light side crons. Done a little recovery. Inflict a debuff. I guess there's a little bit, not that much. We're just gonna grab something for stats. He's got the better mods, so he's gonna go first and take out my GK. Which is fine, which is why we decided to go the mirror, because now it's a situation of me getting to the ultimate before him. Or not even before, but I get to the ultimate and make sure I take out his cat. I'm gonna fully charge. Okay. Alt. I'm gonna go like this to get the assist. A couple attacks over on Kenobi. We'll take out Ahsoka. Now we'll reset. Drop a shred. Didn't get it. That's annoying. Did he have foresight? Or did he just dodge him? Okay. There's a shred. Let's just clear the foresight. I guess I could have used a basic to clear the foresight. I don't know why I did that. What's damage immunity? She's looking... Come on. It is just... There we go. Shred. Ooh, almost did it right there. Don't touch the microphone. Let's heal her up. Protector. Drop another shred. Awesome. So GL's done. This is why I prepare. Because had I not prepared, I probably would have got caught by a couple of these things. I didn't completely prepare though, actually. I didn't make a plan for all these teams. I'm hoping that we're fine. Let's go with the stuff I have prepared for, which was this front wall. All right, so Rex, we're gonna... What do we have here? Grant a buff, get turn meter. I'm going to do one of the things that are a little bit riskier, which is Kelleran here. I just like, it's fun. Do I have turn meter? Other than this one? I'm going to take it. I want the turn meter. This can get a little scary, but it's going fine. All right, we got through him real quick. We're crushing it. That extra turn meter actually made a pretty huge difference. Awesome. Now here. I'm gonna do Baylan here. Do we have like a nice... Oh, where was I gonna use Scion of Jango? Did I not? Oh. Well, we'll beat this first and then we'll come up with where I use Scion of Jango. Not that. God, I gotta reroll those. Those are so useless. Offense stacking wouldn't be awful. Let's take it. Okay. Awesome. Crushing it. Okay. Now, Traya and Saw. What was my plan for Saw? Oh, this was Bo-Katan. Oh, it's a Saw crown, though. Allies defeated. Saw takes a bonus turn. That sounds terrible. Turn meter. That's going to be probably pretty annoying. Is this a place for Scion of Jango? What was my plan for Traya? I don't have a good plan for Traya. Oh, I should have used JML here. I'm annoyed. I could have done something else up against Traya. Or up against Darth Revan. I could have done Malgus. Oh, I wish I had that Mercenary Cron now. That Mercenary Cron would have allowed my Cal Kestis to go faster. Or to get to his one-shot faster. I made some bad... That's a bad call. Let's do Scion of Jango here. You're not who I want. Okay. We're just throwing this at various teams, giving it a challenge, seeing what happens. This is probably the best team left. Alright, so let's AoE. Okay, so we blow up a guy. I can attack Luthen now. Kinda nice. Ooh, scary. The fear's not good. Okay, fine. Alright, so this is bad. Can I counter, please? At least I got Bounty Hunter's Resolve again. This weakest enemy, choose a target and the weakest enemy, which this would do. I got 23 stacks, so I gain tenacity up, momentum, or I do this. Definitely this, okay. Alright, so Saw's gone, which is good. Now I got Bounty Hunter's Resolve back. Awesome. There we go. This, though. How am I dealing with this? Okay, I think we might be able to do something. What kind of Cron is this? Tank. So Savage is going to come back. Okay. So I think what I can do something like this. And I unfortunately used my Merc Cron. But I could do this and get extra. Yeah, let's do that. We're not going to get to the one shot faster. I'm not going to hit Nihilus because I don't want to trigger the thing. But we can mark Traya. Swapping, get over here faster. Okay. Isolated, fine. Here. Okay, next turn we'll be able to do it. Here we go. Alright, this will take care of Nihilus. Awesome. Now we can use shreds and stuff to work through the rest of these characters. Let's do another shred. Get rid of the isolate would help. Awesome. Isolate's gone. Ooh, a little scary, but we'll equalize in a moment. If I don't die first. Can I stagger you with it? Okay. Okay. Don't die. Start shredding. I should be careful with that now, even though that's what I don't think we're taking out Savage. I shouldn't have done the mass assist because it took away all my health and opened myself up to that. And we can't do it without Kill Kestis. At least I don't think. I guess theoretically we could drain enough health. But I think we'll be dead before that happens. Oh, this is auto. Did I mess up the size of this? Alright. We're dead right there. I should have stopped the mass assist, or maybe a Jolie would have been nice. We'll return to that in a second. What was I doing? You know what? We could do Bo-Katan here. Are there dots on the squad? There's dots, right? Okay. Awesome, shield generator's gone. Let's do protection up. Okay, Jar Jar's gone. including any random disasters. You know what? Let's heal up a little bit. Cleanse. Do I have a way through gas? Now gas is my big problem. Tuskens, whatever. I'm not concerned about it. Maybe we try Aphra there or something, but yeah, CLS. We could do like Malgus or something. Oh no, I guess we do have. I think we gotta do Malgus. I don't think I have anything else. So we are getting low. Oh, we don't have. I guess we don't have terrible Crons. We don't have good Crons. Potency. Revives don't matter. Offense he doesn't have good side 501st. We split them up with CRex, so I think we'll be fine. Okay, now we got shock. Turret has moved. Let us, yeah, let's go after Arc. Okay, he's down. Gas is gonna stand up in a second. Oh, awesome. That went perfectly. Dark Deception. Drain. Awesome. We got it. But that was also one of my ways through CLS, and we don't have much. I know how I'm going to deal with what's-his-face. We can't use Aphra up against CLS. That'll probably go poorly. Oh, we have gas. I could just do gas. As long as... The way I'm thinking about Tuskens is Aphra. That might not be the right way to think about it. Gas might be better here. But if I'm doing gas here, how am I getting through CLS? You know what? Do I have an Iden? I do have Iden. What do I want to do with this? Iden... Death? Because I can't use the ones with leaderships. I'm gonna be awful. No, couldn't we use that for Death Trooper? Oh jeez, this is Tuskens. Okay. Jesus, I thought I was on CLS. This is bad. Can I even do this with this squad? Yeah, this is bad. Ah! No, I know what I can do. This is what we do. We get this Tusken close. And then I can try and finish him off with Deathmark. But we gotta... It has to be finishing him off, though. Come on. This mistake better not cost me. Okay. All right, it's over. Let's get out of here. That was terrible. We can still... I think I need to try and Aphra this. Is that even a thing? Okay. Because we didn't have that much wiggle room. There were, what, 3 battles? And I dropped 1 already, so now 2. The reason I'm concerned is I know I'm going to need 1 for fleet. Can we take out Warrior? No, not quite. Let's drop the Torture here. Awesome. Well, AoE now. She'll give me another bonus. Oh, we didn't get it. We'll eventually get our stuff stacked high enough. Oh, seriously? Okay. All right, we're at 292. I'm leaving the finishing moves for BT. Because I just want BT to be able to get a bunch of bonus turns. Which she's not really capitalizing on yet. All right, we're at 400. Damage immunity on 000. Drop Torture. Can your AoEs just start taking out Warrior and Chieftain yet? Oh my god, you gotta be serious. Do it. Take them both out. Oh my god! Take out warrior. What is going on? How is warrior constantly surviving this? Again. I was hoping to get shock over on Chieftain. Okay. Well, that is what more or less what I expected. Now we can do gas here, I guess. I can't. That Iden mistake. Oh my god. Just terrible. I'm a little worried about this now. Yep, terrible. Oh, that daze is kind of huge. Awesome. Okay. What do I got? Okay, boom. Not quite. Alright, let's do a healing immunity. Boom. Alright. So that's 2 holds to his 3. Did he do fleet yet? No fleet. Well, here's the reason I'm concerned. I know he has a good defense, but looking at his history, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here's his history. We know he uses the scimitar as his reinforcement, so I need to do what this guy did, go in with this old counter up against the Leviathan for mirrors. As long as that works out, then maybe. But I'm also going to be needing to do... Like, I got to do Scythe up against... Yeah, the way I'm thinking of this is Leviathan mirror, Profundity mirror, and then I need the Scythe to win. You know what? Let's start with the Scythe, actually, because I kind of have to have this work. And this, I don't think is going to. I guess, what if I brought in the Ebon Hawk? Or do I want to save the Ebon Hawk for a second attempt? Let's save the Ebon Hawk for a second attempt. Because it all depends on how much progress we make. We have to take out the punishing one. We need to stun you. So we stun the Razor Crest. I want to... I'm going to dispel, get the formation. This is bad. I'm going to attack. Do I want the ability block? I'm going ability block. Awesome. Okay, we can clean up from here. This is not great. Is this going to dispel if I don't? No, I need to have target lock. All right, and we can't land target lock. So we'll take a... We'll hit it. Awesome, we can dispel here. I'm gonna stun using Vader to take out Slave, hoping I can take out Cad That's basic. Awesome. Yeah, let's remove turn meter. Ability block. Now he's got Houndstooth. Let's just throw it. Protection up. Okay, we got stun on him. Yeah, buff immunity. We didn't get it. We still have a pretty good shot at taking out Razor Crest, which would be the best thing ever. But he might heal right now. Heal? Oh, it's not a heal. Okay, we might be able to do it with an AoE. We don't have an AoE. He's gonna heal now. Yeah, there's the heal. We're not getting through this Houndstooth, which is annoying, because sometimes the TIE Defender can do it. Do it. Blow up somebody. Come on. Jeez. Awesome. No, we are good. It would be better if I could take out the Razor Crest, or not the Houndstooth, but Finalizer will clean this up, no problem now. But the problem is, well, I guess, is he going to get through my defense? All right, we are doing Mark 6 dagger. Okay. And we're doing that. I don't know. We are faster right now. Okay, now here we do the AoE because it gives us both tenacity up, which means he's going to have less debuffs he'll be landing, but it also gives them speed down. Okay. Now here's the question. Normally you'd bring out the Sith fighter. Do I want to do that or do I want to do the scimitar now? I think I'm going to do the scimitar. Because he's going to bring out his scimitar. We AoE. Get tenacity up. AoE again. Would I want it? Oh, it's going to blow up anyway. I guess I'm going to do Sith Fighter, but we wanted the healing immunity. Well, I don't know how much I have to have it if I get to the ultimate. He brings out his, which blows up. And I get to the alt. Okay. Maybe this is the point where I may have been wanting to have the Sith Fighter. Because we don't have a ton of time left. Should have brought out the bomber there, but I thought I wasn't paying enough attention. Okay. No shock. Got a minute left. We can take out the dagger. Okay, dagger's down. It's auto. We might time out. Awesome. Mark 6. Oh, he should have won. You should use the basic. Come on. There we go. All right, we got it. Oh, did I? Okay, good. We got it. I totally would have won this had I not done Iden. Now it's not clear. Because I think he's got 3. If he one-shots my fleet, I might not be able to do it. It might be banners at that point. Okay. Dispelling the buff so I can target here. I didn't want to do, I could have done the bomber, but it's only really necessary if I didn't get through the Y-wing. And I can bring it out now if I need to. Not now, but. Okay. Don't you dare die on me. Let's wobble. What do you got? Okay, you got Phantom. Now we'll bring out the bomber. Okay, now we've won. All right, do we have a... No, not yet. Okay, seriously, huh? All right. Now he's got Finalizer to clean up what's left of the Executor. Then I'm gonna just post this video. Because he's got what? Negotiator, Empire, Malevolence, Profundity, Finalizer. I mean, he could beat my fleet with that stuff. My fleet's not that good. Because we got... Well, I guess... Well, he could do what I did up against the Executor with the Scythe. I don't know. I think he can one-shot it. Without the Razor Crest, we don't have anything to worry about here. I don't even remember how this counter went. Like, we can... We're feeding turn meter. It's just the second head. We're going to do a big hit. Mass assist. Hunted. Well, I guess maybe I wanted some other stuff first. Okay. Just a second. But we have Breach, so we can't get rid of the taunt or anything, but we can ability block. Oh, you know what? I wanted ability block that first time, didn't I? Not that it matters. We're going to get through this, no problem. That's more to manage Razor Crest. There we go. A turn meter, stun, and it's gone. Awesome, we're done. We will post this. I'm not going to wait until he goes, but I'll click through again what happened with him. 1984. So we did get a hold up front with Gungans, so that's 1. In the back wall, we got another hold with Qadme, that's 2. And then Bosk Dengar got 1. Oh, that was the last opponent. That wasn't this guy. Oh. So we're tied. No, I'm behind. Because I had this one here, the back wall, stupid mistake. Really just wasn't looking at the screen and thought I was going up against CLS. And then this one. So I need him to get held up once. So even if I didn't make that mistake, it would be coming down to banners. I'll put it in the comments or something, but I'm going to post this video right away. And we played this one well. We played this guy well. Other than one oversight of not looking at the screen, like things went to plan. We could play the Traya one a little bit differently, that maybe we could have been able to one-shot that. Maybe a couple other choices, but overall, this was a good match. Okay. And I have been working on something special for you guys, a methods video. Not the mods one, though. I keep delaying that one. Something else I wanted to work on. I'm not going to talk about it until it gets put up, but I think this weekend I want to do it. So be paying attention to those corners, and you'll see it. Otherwise, it'll be popping up any day now. And we got a Datacron video. That one's probably the most helpful one right now, where it's just all my thoughts on this new Datacron set that we're all working towards. Because Conquest is wrapping up. We got a roster video. I've got another one in the pipeline already. And then we're just churning out videos. There's also kit reveal videos. So thank you for watching. Be excellent to each other, everybody. This is Still Plays Galaxy of Heroes.